Good morning, everyone. Today is Tuesday, April 2nd. So no more April Fools. Again, sorry about that, guys, but I felt the need. I had to do it. You know, someone's got to do it. Have a little fun for once. But yeah, today we'll cover the trades for TSLY, and NVDY, CONY, and MSTY. So I apologize for the tardiness, but this week, just expect it because I'm on vacation. I'm in a house filled with kids and dogs, and it's just pure chaos. So I'm lucky I even got this done, to be honest. So anyway, let's look at NVIDIA, or NVDY. So 3 trades: buy call on the top, in the middle, sell put. Those two are adding to the synthetic position. Their synthetic strike is 915. And then the bottom one is adding to the weekly call. That's an April 5th expiration. That's this week. So let's go to the spreadsheet, see what we look like. Again, my official tracking of NVIDIA starts on really ex-dividend date, or should I say declaration date, because I didn't get the full month. But I have to capture the trades ahead of time in advance to see, what's currently open, especially on the synthetic position. So if we look at the synthetic position on April Fools, they added 135 contracts, and they got more credit than what they had to buy the call because the strike is higher than the price of NVIDIA, right? So their synthetic has an expiration of May 17th, so plenty of time here. Again, I hate to talk about the synthetic too much, especially when it has a far expiration, because it's really irrelevant. Where they should make the money is the weekly calls. But anyway, if they had to close or roll this position, it would cost them $1.8 million. All right. Let's move on to the April tab and see how NVIDIA did yesterday. Kind of a flat day. It went up 0.01%, and NVIDIA went up 0.01%. NVDY went up 0.41%. And here's the contracts they added: 135 with a 930 strike. They only went 2.92% out of the money on this one with 4 trading days. That was kind of risky, but they have plenty of others that you'll see in a second where they're at that can protect them. Cash and treasuries overall went up 12 million. So people are jumping in as we get closer to the declaration date. That's for sure. Outstanding shares, 12.4 million. I'm not going to cover income because it's irrelevant, and I didn't capture all the income for the month. But here's the contracts. I'll put these in order. Right now they're kind of all over the place, but from lowest to highest, 135 contracts with a 930 strike. That's 2.92% out of the money. And then there's 3,000. This is their biggest position. 3,725 contracts with a 940 strike, 4.02% out of the money. And then we got the 60 contracts, 945 strike, 4.58% out of the money. And this one's way out of the money. Here we go. 150 contracts, 995 strike, 10% out of the money, 10.11%. So again, for NVIDIA though, you never know. So so far so good though. Looks like they have a chance to win their weekly calls. NVIDIA price is 903.63, 30-day IV, 45%, 30-day chart is up and down all around. NVIDIA price, 29.52, so bordering that $30 range. Potential capital gains, they could still make $1.25 based on their current weekly calls. And here's the fund manager grinding their teeth right through the week. Again, payment tab is not going to be relevant until we start the new month for April. And then last but not least, outstanding holdings. Again, it's still too early in the week, but they have 4 contracts that are open in blue that you'll see. And obviously this is how much it would cost to close them, but the week is early. Net asset value of NVIDIA is $367.9 million. The NAV is $29.49, and NVIDIA trade price $29.52. So that's that. If we go to the pre-market, oh, of course, I'm in airplane mode, and I don't have internet here, so God forbid. All right, no pre-market today, guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to turn off airplane mode. I don't want to do that, though. All right. No pre-market today. It's all right. We'll live. Let's go back to the next set of trades, which is on Coin. And what a mess Coin is, man. You know, this one, I couldn't even think yesterday updating the spreadsheets with a house full of children. So I had no idea what they're doing here. But I don't know if you guys remember, they had some issues with their data last week, and I didn't give into it. I used my own data. But this BC 425 at the top, this is kind of correcting that, because this 425 position, it was there last week, but it had an expiration date of last week, and it shouldn't have been there. And now they're closing it, at least data-wise, but they're showing an expiration date of this week. So I'm just ignoring that number completely, to be honest, because it wasn't existing. So I'm just looking at the three on the bottom. So if they have a buy call, a sell put, 490 new contracts, and then they create a new call for the week, expires this Friday, 270 strike. But again, let's look at the spreadsheet. But at least, you know, everything's going to match now, though. So anyway, so yesterday on April Fool's, 490 contracts added to the synthetic position. They now, you know, hold 15,275 contracts in total. Again, one synthetic position, it's a 250 strike, and Coin is priced at 252 right above, so they would actually make money on this synthetic if they had to roll it. They'd make 3.9 million, and this synthetic expires this month, April 19th. All right, March. What do we got here? Well, Coin went down yesterday. Coin went down by 4.91%. CONY went down by 3.14%. They added the 490 contracts, and they chose a 270 strike, which is 7.1% out of the money. So that's pretty good with 4 trading days. Cash and treasuries, let's see. Yep, they went up to 3.4 million. People are getting ready, embracing the declaration date, ready to collect some distributions. Outstanding shares, 13.4 million. Total weekly income, 533,000. Total distribution from that is 4 cents. Daily income doesn't even come up to a penny, and then daily yield 0.01%. But again, they made their money this month on the synthetics. You guys know that. Here we go. Everything's like having issues today. Yeah, there's no in my parents' house. You know, they don't have Wi-Fi. You gotta love it. But again, you know, who knows? If I turn off the alerts, then my phone's going to ring and stop the video. So I guess I got to get up early tomorrow and do this video. Anyway, here we go. Here's the active contracts. What do we got here? Still lingering cough, though. Yeah. 490 contracts, 270 strikes, 7.1% out of the money. 14,360 contracts, 285 strike, 13% out of the money. And then 425 contracts, 292.50 strike, 16% out of the money. So these positions look pretty good. Coin price 252.11, 30-day IV 95%. Halving coming up this month, April 19th, I believe. You know, CONY holding strong, 28.71. Potential capital gains this week, 352. And CONY fund manager just smirking. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. And here we go. What do we got? Well, we don't really need to cover this since declaration date is almost here, and we have our estimate out already. But here it is. You know, synthetic income, 88 million. Short call income, 533,000. Net income, 88.6 million. Outstanding shares, 13.4 million. That's a payment of 659. The payment with netting the NAV to zero is 451. However, my estimate obviously was much lower than that. Where is my estimate? My estimate is here, 285 for CONY. Yeah, so we'll see. 285. We'll see what they pay though. I could have done 3 to be brash, but I don't think that would be a wise move. So if I were them, I'd pay 285. So I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what they'll pay? They'll pay what they want. All right. In blue are the open contracts, what they'd have to pay. But again, too early to talk about. So we'll just talk about the net asset value, 384.9 million. The NAV is 28.62, and the trade price is 28.71. All right. No pre-market, as I mentioned. So it is what it is. And here we go. MSTY. So a lot going on here. And guess what? More confusing crap here. I mean, what are they doing to me? That's the question. What are they doing to me? Anyway, what do we got? We got buy call, we got sell put, and then sell call. Okay, that's easy. Top three, that's no problem. 71 contracts. And then on the bottom, what is this? Sell call, buy to close the put, 22 contracts. What? So it looks like they created a synthetic position and then sold weekly calls. And then there's a mass sell-off and they had to close out 22 contracts. Like, I've never seen this happen, honestly. But maybe it happened, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, let's go to our handy-dandy spreadsheet. MSTY. So again, maybe it's April Fool's, right? Anyway, yesterday, I added the 71 contracts and then I subtracted the 22. Okay? It is what it is. But, I'm not going to harp on it. So in the end, they have 283 contracts going, and their synthetic is 1,700. They're now below that. They're 1636.74. So this would actually cost them money if they had to close it. It expires April 19th, so they do have time. But, as we approach Declaration Day, I think that's what all people care about at this very moment anyway. All right, what do we got here? We got... Oh, there it is. Yeah. MSTR went down 3.98%. MSTY went down 1.77%. So again, the ETFs are beating the underlyings. When they stay flat or go down, they beat the underlyings. Even when they go up a little, they beat the underlyings sometimes. It's pretty cool. All right, so here they added 49 contracts with an 1,800 strike, right? And then, 1,800 is 9.997% of the money. Okay, that's good. Okay. And then, all right, I have to take out 22 right away. Boom. And then they lost money. They only made $41 opening that position. Since they had to close 22, they had to pay $47.22. So they actually lost $13,684 in that transaction. So clearly, maybe a typo. Maybe they screwed up and typed the wrong number and they had to go back and fix it. And that quick, they lost money. I don't know. We'll never know. At least they're transparent and they show everything. That's the good part. They don't have to do this. And when I asked Sylvia, the CEO of Defiance, if they had to be, if they had to show the intraday trades, they said no. So they're being transparent, showing us the intraday trades. So let's be grateful for that at least. All right, cash and treasuries went up by 9 million. So a lot of people jumped in, but maybe for this one, a lot of people jumped in and left. I don't know who the heck knows. All right, outstanding shares 1.2 million. Weekly call income 2.6 million. Total distribution from that alone 211. Daily income 8 cents and daily yield 0.18%. Active tab. Oh my God. Here we go. And don't worry, I'm not dying. I'm just, I caught what my kid had and then my wife got it and then it's just lingering. So it'll get better soon. And I apologize for coughing during the video. And since I don't edit, you get to hear the cough. All right, what we got? 49 contracts, 1,800 strike, 9.97% out of the money. 195 contracts, biggest position here. 1985 strike, 21.28% out of the money. 17 contracts, 2130 strike, 30% out of the money. And then 22 contracts, 2350 strike, 43% out of the money. So they look pretty good at this very moment. MSTR price 1636.74. 30-day IV is still insane, 145.99. Clearly, my 30-day chart requires an internet connection. I don't know why, because the 30-day IV did not. Again, halving also affects this one, clearly. I believe they actually added more Bitcoin to their balance sheet, I saw. MSTR did. MSTY price 42.23, unbelievable. Potential capital gains, $9.12. And guess what? Money Face is back. He's ready. He is ready for Mr. to go up so MSTY can cash in. All right, here we go for the month. Again, they're still earning money for this month, but I had to get my prediction out. Synthetic income, 8.5 million. Short call income, 2.6 million. Net income, 11.1. Outstanding shares, 1.2 million. So total income per share, 894. Short call income per share, 211. Okay? So, what are they paying? This one I remembered. I predicted a 550 distribution. Why? I don't know. I just picked it. So, that, seeing the total income per share, it kind of looks like it went down because at the time of the prediction, I made $10. So 550, is it a little high now? Maybe. I don't know. I'm trying, I don't know. It's tough. It's tough because to see what they're, I wonder what the 550 yield is now. If I go to my yield on estimate here, where's MSTY? Yield on estimate 153.5%. Yeah, so I don't know, because it's going down now. So it's all about what yield. I don't want to go there. What the yield reflects. So anyway, let's go to the holdings tab. Blue, again, those are the calls that they need to close at some point, or roll, whatever you want to call it. And then we have in pink is the put, orange is the the call. That's the synthetic. We need the synthetic orange to be greater than the pink, but again, they got time. So the net asset value is 52.5 million. The NAV is 4207, and the trade price is 4223. So far every trade price is higher than the NAV. All right, last but not least, TSLY, everyone's favorite YieldMax ETF, TSLY. This is like the one that gets beat up in the media. By the media, I mean YouTube. All right, so they have two synthetics. The 175 synthetic, which expires May 17th, 30,325 contracts there. It's worth 5.7 million. And then they have the 170 synthetic that expires May 17th. If they closed it, they would make 7.5 million, but again, that expires May 17th, and that's 11,635 contracts. All right, March tab. What do we got here? Well, yesterday, Tesla had a bad day, and then I guess it recovered kind of. But either way, it looks like it closed at 175.22. That's down 0.32%. TSLY went down more, which is very unusual, 0.37%. Not sure how that happened, to be honest. Cash and treasuries overall, it went up 6.4 million. So clearly, people are buying into these funds, even TSLY. Outstanding shares, 45.3 million. Income from the weeklies, 16.5. Distribution, 36 cents. 2 cents a day. Daily yield, 0.12%. All right, active tab. What do we got here? We got two positions. Again, 4 trading days left. The lower position, 11,635 contracts, 185 strike, 5.58% out of the money. And then we have 30,325 contracts, 187.50. That's 7% out of the money. So they look to be okay, because Tesla seems to be, the last pre-market I checked, it was red, which is, no shock to anyone. In fact, most of them look red, to be honest, from what I saw. Tesla price, 175.22, and 30-day IV, 58%. TSLY is 1605. Keep in mind, this is post-reverse split. So if they didn't do the reverse split, it'd be 802. And then potential capital gains, $1.06. Okay, that's not much, but we'll take it. TSLY fund manager thinks they got it right, so they're smiling. And we got this big page here. Again, the synthetic income is ugly. They lost 162 million in synthetic income this month. And then the short call income, they made 16.5. So all in all, if we look at the short call income, it shows 36 cents. But I think my estimate, for those of you, again, that maybe didn't see the estimate video, what did I give TSLY? I don't even remember. 72 cents. Because that yields 53%, right? They say they want to yield what the IV is, and the IV is 58%. So again, that's what I'm thinking. Who knows what they'll pay, but they're going to pay what they want to pay, and it's going to have to come from the NAV, unfortunately, this month, because they're making money on the current synthetics, but Tesla needs to move up. Enough already. It's time to make some money here. All right, again, 2 synthetic positions, so you see 2 pinks, 2 oranges, but both oranges are greater than the pinks, so when they need to, they'll make money on those, but again, they expire in May. And then the blues, again, those are the weekly calls, but too early to talk about. But let's talk about net asset value. It's 730.3 1.4 million. NAV is 1612, and then trade price is 1605. What a mouthful. Yeah, so that's the summary of everything, guys. Let me know what you think. Again, there's 4 trading days left. Sorry for the late video, and sorry for the no internet. I don't know about tomorrow. Again, this week is just going to be, especially earlier in the week, it's going to be like later videos than usual. Haven't got any sleep with, all these kids and dogs in the house. But either way, I'll get the video out. Right now I'm in the car because that's the only peace and quiet I can get. And it's raining, of course. It's raining all week. But anyway, enough complaining. But yeah, sorry about the April Fool's joke. I know some people got pissed, but I think I got a lot of people, which was good. But either way, all good. I'm not going anywhere. So you're stuck with me. You're stuck with my cough. You're stuck with the rain. You're stuck with the garage. The whole 9 yards. So if you enjoy this content, please hit that like button. If you want to help the channel, it's always best to do word of mouth. You share it in whatever applicable groups. And as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hopefully you had fun. Hopefully you're entertained. Again, I'm sorry the video is late, but I'm out and about and it's a little harder at this very moment. So we'll see how the week goes, though. We have declaration day coming up tomorrow. I'll do my best to make myself available for a video when they declare. However, I don't know what I'll be doing, but we'll see. But either way, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And congratulations to RecShares for ringing the bell yesterday, the closing bell. Unfortunately, I could not attend because I had already made plans to go away for, spring break. My kids were off from school. But hopefully, if they ever do that again, hopefully I still get an invite. But either way, it looked like a great time. I know Kamar from We the Kamars went. So, I'm proud of him. So hopefully he had a good time. I wish I could have met him too, but that's life. Sometimes it's, you can't do things. That's how it works, right? But anyway, thank you for watching. And the keyword today is stop raining, because all it does is rain. It's been nonstop raining. So the keyword, if you want to write a comment to prove that you made it this far in the video, stop raining. All right. Have a good one, guys. Later.